Round one.
Ah, beautiful. Tasteful. Perfect. Here we are. Jorb versus Simone.
Simone running away from an explosion. Does not want to be set on fire because Simone is a marshmallow.
This is true. Simone is our resident marshmallow s'more slime VTuber. And here we go. Lapras and Rhydon on Jorb's side and Alcremie Goodra on Simone's.
Let's see those names. What we got here? We got Mr. Driller for Rhydon and Surfboard. Surfboard for
Surfboard.
Great names. And great names on Simone's side as well. Dolce is an adorable name for little Alcremie.
And Drip? Don't mind if I do.
Yeah, wearing that Supreme jacket. Oh, yeah, you just can't see it.
The assault vest. Would be cute if you could see the items on Pokemon, though.
Yes, it would be. I would love it. Oh, and Dynamaxing right out the gate. Who we got here?
If it's my guess, yes, it is going to be the Goodra.
Okay. We saw some good Goodra Dynamaxing earlier in this tournament. See if it holds up.
And is Jorb going to respond? Jorb is going to respond with a Dynamax of his own. Ooh, if this is who I think it is, we could have a good match in our hands.
Let's see it. Lapras, I see.
We're going to be seeing the G-Max Lapras coming out on Jorb's side. G-Max Lapras getting access to an exclusive move, so we'll see what happens. Helping Hand coming up from Mr. Driller. Oh, and another support Decorate going on to Goodra.
All right, both fantastic setups there.
Lightning Rod protecting Lapras, a phenomenal nullifying the Max Lightning from the Goodra on Simone's side, and responding with G-Max Resonance. Wow. Goodra still. The Assault Vest, very tanky.
It's adding a lot of bulk to this already bulky Goodra.
And then with G-Max Resonance, it will activate Aurora Veil, reducing both physical and special attacks on Jorb's side for the next few turns. Oh.
Exciting setups. Very good plays right now.
Yeah, and here's the thing too, is that Goodra is still +2 right now, so we're gonna have to see how Simone is going to try to respond to this big surfboard.
It's more of a surf boat now. A surf yacht, if you will.
Ooh, a cruise ship, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, Dazzling Gleam coming out, trying to get some extra spread damage.
But unfortunately it won't work. Mr. Driller has said no to that.
Looks like someone's changing gears, going for a Max Ooze. Oh man, Surfboard taking that like a champ, brushing it off, but it is going to bring Goodra to +3 in special attack right now.
And that's quite a lot. The only thing really standing in the way is Mr. Driller himself.
Yep, and then a Max, what was it, the Max, I forget the name of the water mover. I just read it and my brain was like, nope, don't know that.
Gone.
Max Geyser going on to the Alcremie, but again, taking about down to half. These are good, bulky Pokemon. So I feel like this game is really going to come down to who is better able to get some value each turn, because this is when you have two teams like this, it's gonna be like a little tug of war where each player is trying to like get small wins, take out key Pokemon while still trying to keep their tanks around to absorb that damage.
Oh yeah, and here it comes. The little
Here
Ditto.
comes the Ditto.
Oh,
taking the surfboard.
a replica mini surfboard.
Scale model, 1/30th scale. And Simone answering back with her own Max Geyser, going on to Mr. Driller. That is a knockout.
It is. And unfortunately, that means that that Max Lightning can definitely hit.
Oh man, okay, Max Resonance again, hitting into Goodra, but again, it is just so happy and healthy and living healthy and strong on leftovers.
It is truly living its best life.
Yes, and actually, with Mr. Driller down now, that is going to open up Simone to start using some Max Lightnings, but that might have been the last turn of her Dynamax.
We will
Oh.
have to see.
Borophil
Borophil.
coming out. The Venusaur.
Yes. Minified, smallified.
Whee.
But they're both on even ground now, since they have both Dynamax the same turn, so we could get a good lightning, I mean a good thunderbolt in and take down that surfboard, maybe, perhaps.
Oh man, it's also worth noting the Lapras Ditto is still named Bowie. I didn't know if like maybe it would take the name with it too, but here we are. Leaf Storm coming up from Jorb targeting Bowie. That is another one-hit knockout.
That was huge.
Dropping
poor
the
Bully.
special attack. That is crazy. And then Simone answering back with a Thunder in the rain, not going to miss. That is another knockout.
Yeah, wow. Even Stevens. This game is pretty well evenly matched, well matched up. Yeah.
Yeesh. Okay, well, we were just starting this game talking about how tanky things were, but now the gloves are off. They're just going for each other's throats.
Yes. They are swinging and they are not missing.
Oh my god. All right, so now we see Xatu coming out on Jorb's side, and Alcremie. Oh, Alcremie was actually not knocked. I didn't realize that Alcremie was not knocked out. That was my mistake. Whee! Oh, thank you, Ruzo.
What are we gonna see here? Okay. I have never seen Zatu's 3D sprite. It really do just be hovering. That is interesting.
There we go. Yeah, Xatu is interesting because this is one of the animations they had. Sludge Bomb doing some good damage, but it is still -2. And then Mystical Fire answering back. In the rain, it's not going to do too much.
No,
But yes.
but the stat drop, special attack fell. That's not going to be very good for it. And
Another Thunder. Even with the Assault Vest, the Xatu goes down. The extra damage in the rain just killing it.
Yeah, did not stand a chance. Poor little guy.
Poor little guy.
All of the little guys today have been through so much. It's real unfortunate.
Yeah, this is like, it's also worth noting. Venusaur is at -3 right now. The Goodra right now, +3.
Yeah. Oof.
So this is going to be probably the time where Jorb needs to start considering what does he want to bring on to game 2. Because, again, these special attack drops, we're at -4 now. And a Draco Meteor, Simone just trying to, like, sink her teeth in, trying to get this knockout.
Just gnawing at the bone, and he's down. Down for the count.
Going down, giving a convincing win to Simone, game 1. That was amazing.
I was on Simone's channel earlier, and Simone has been practicing, so it's not surprising to me at all.
Oh.
She's kind of goated with the sauce, perhaps.
Just a bit. All right, Ruzo, mark that for score 1 for Simone.
Love to see it, but hate to see it for Jorb. You're both my favorites.
Yes. Well, I think what I noticed that game, though, is that even when Simone was not able to do a lot of damage when both Dynamax targets were out, what she did was she changed gears and started just leveraging with max oozes to raise that special attack so that when Dynamax falls off, that's a late game sweep.
Yes. Some good strategy on her part.
So what do you want to see game 2 then? Do you want to see the same strategy for Simone? Something a little different maybe?
You know what? I could do with a little switch up. You know, you gotta keep things interesting for the fans.
Yeah, my adorable fans.
yeah, all of our adorable fans in the audience. We love you all. And besides, we haven't even seen Gothitelle yet, and Gothitelle or Serena, and they're both such cutie patootie pies.
They really are. All right, looks like our players right now are just deciding their next Pokemon. Oh man, I think what I like to see from Jorb though. So what I saw from Jorb that I really liked game 1 was having the presence of Mr. Driller, that Rhydon, able to just absorb all those lightning attacks, right? And as soon as it was gone, Sav just capitalized and was just like, pachoo, 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 pachoo.
Yeah, exactly. I do want to see maybe I do want to see his Conkeldurr out though too. But that Rhydon and Lapras combo was really strong at the start.
Yes, but in the presence of a very strong, specially bulky Gudra, it might be time to bring out the more physical attackers on Jorb's side just to try to get some good damage. Because if you remember from the slides earlier, Gudra has a very high special defense stat and a pretty low physical defense stat. So we're going to see if Jorb can leverage and maybe get a wedge into like a leverage in this match.
Yeah, especially with that assault vest it has on. So let's see some physical moves. Let's get physical.
Speaking of physical, the match is already going.
Yeah!
Ba-da-ba.
Nice 666 number, Simone. I appreciate that as a demon. It's good to see some rep.
Even demons know.
And starting out with the same guys, but oh yep, Jorb is going for a more physical counter.
Yes, that seems to be the case. Jorb definitely learning from game one, seeing Simone is likely going to bring this Gudra with the high special defense stat. So let's leverage and get some value out of just hitting hard with our big physical boy.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Bonkelder, very good name. That is what he's going to be doing.
he will be bonking.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we're just going to wait and see what our players are going to pick. I'm also curious what the Flygon is going to do as well.
Flygon's Dragon, well, no, Dragon Pulse is a special type move, isn't it?
It is.
That is unfortunate. I was going to say it might be a good counter for that Gudra, but...
Yep, and Simone going right off the bat. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Same Dynamax target with the Gudra. Whee!
Just a big gooey wall.
It's interesting that even though we have two Gudras in this tournament, one's shiny and one's not, so it's like it all works out.
Yeah, and they're actually very different in playstyle as well.
Mm-hmm. And now Jorb is going to respond with Dynamaxing the Conch Elder. Oh, big concrete cylinder is about to backhand you.
Yeah. Those, go for the old double bonk.
Alright, Dragon Pulse going to be hitting into Drip. Oh, and they're revealing the Life Orb. And Decorate onto the Gudra, raising a special attack by 2 stages.
Yeah, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's definitely right.
Alright, and going straight into a Max Whirlwind, targeting the Flygon to be a one-hit knockout.
Whoa! That is a strong Gudra. Strong,
it really is.
Strong.
Now, with the secondary effect of Max Wormwood, that is going to also drop the attack stat of Conch Elder to reduce the damage of this incoming Max Knuckle.
And it did not do a lot at all.
Yep, but this is where the burn comes in now. So we're going to see if Jorb is able to get a lot of value off of this, because with the Guts ability and being burned, his attack stat is much higher now. Alright. What would you do if you were facing down this scary Gudra with this little cream puff gassing it up?
Well, first of all, I'd eat the cream puff. Looks pretty delicious. Second, I don't know. This is extremely scary. You really gotta, I would helping hands probably with Mr. Driller down there, and do my best to just damage. Yeah, do my best to just keep on punch and drip.
Yeah, because unfortunately, when you got this strong start, right, you usually have to just change gears and just kind of be like, step back and be like, okay, I'm going to wait for your Dynamax turns to run out, see if I can live, and then try to come back later and get those key knockouts, which I'm hoping to see Jorb do with these Max Knuckles. But again, the burn on the Conch Elder is going to be very big. There we go. Helping hand from Mr. Driller. Dazzling Gleam.
Dazzling Gleam, okay.
Decent
but you're
damage.
Still holding on strong.
Lightning Rod coming back into play here. Mr. Driller doing its job.
An oversight on Simone's part, but it's okay.
And here we go. A boosted Max Knuckle into Drip.
And that was enough to do it. All right. There we go, Jorb.
Jorb is now back in the game and with an attack boost as well. So now Conch Elder is +1.
And that with that big tanky Gudra down, it's really swinging back in his favor.
Yep, I'm so glad to see that Jorb has been able to use the Conch Elder effectively just to use that knowledge of like, hey, this is a special wall. Here's my physical boy.
At this tournament, everyone's really been learning from their matches. It's been great to see, and that's why we've been seeing a lot of all of the matches basically go to the third round.
And here we go. There is your Gothitelle that you were looking for.
Mata-sama, cute.
That's a cool name.
It is a cool name.
Now, Jorb still has one turn of Dynamax left, so we're going to see, is he going to go for another Max Knuckle to raise that physical attack stat, or maybe something else?
Okay, and...
There goes Bowie.
Yeah, little wiggly guy. And who is he? Oh, and... Okay, getting in a physical attack route. Okay, cool.
All right, helping hand on to Conch Elder. Psychic going to bring it down to the red, but not quite enough.
Not quite enough, but that was scary there.
Max Quake coming in, targeting the Gothitelle. That is going to be a one hit.
Yep. Sadly, Gothitelle's gonna be a little bit fragile.
Gothitelle, very frail, but very powerful.
Oh yeah, definitely. Glass cannon.
Now, that is a special defense buff as well on Jorb's side, so now Mr. Driller is a little bit stronger in the special defense department. Alright, Alcremie coming back out, and that is the end of Jorb's Dynamax.
Alcremie could definitely buff up Simone's Conch Elder, though.
This is true.
We'll see how that goes.
I think it'll really come down to who is able to get the first hit in. Because, remember, that Ditto does have a Focus Sash, so it will be locked into the same move. But it will be very fast.
And Jorb's Conch Elder not doing so hot. Lost a lot of HP there, so...
Yep, but that just goes to show that Jorb has gotten a lot of value out of this. And there's another helping hand coming out. Mach Punch going in.
Oh, right into him. That, unfortunately not fast enough.
Yes, Dazzling Gleam coming over to clean up the KO on Bonk Elder, but that Mach Punch is a priority fighting move. So that was able to just bypass the kind of speed tie or the speed that you get with the Choice Scarf. So it's just saying, hey, I don't care if you're faster than me, here's a punch. All right, and then Lapras coming out is going to be Jorb's last Pokemon.
Dolce does have some attacking moves in addition to his support, so we'll see how Simone can get it to hold up here.
Or maybe Simone can be trying to get some extra last-minute data to try to carry into Game 3. So you got Surfboard living healthy and strong because it is just a special tank. Look at that damage. Freeze Dry.
Freeze Dry from Lapras does, not quite half. It's getting there, though.
Yep, Alcremie does have a respectable special defense stat after all. Man, I gotta say though, Jorb definitely got a lot of value out of the Conch Elder this game.
Yes, he utilized Conch Elder very well. And with both sides here learning from their past games, I think the next one is going to be quite the show.
Yes. So we got a good and healthy and strong Hydro Pump going off, but Alcremie is going to recover with the the Citrus Berry, excuse me.
Yes.
But yeah, now it's kind of looking a little more even now with this, like, bits of chip. Because Hydro Pump does have a chance to miss, and if that is the case, if there's enough misses, could be seeing something different.
I see that Jorb is not using Earthquake, does not want to hurt Surfboard. Probably
do not hurt Surfboard.
Surfboard might crack in half. Don't want that.
Mr. Driller looking little close and missing the Hydro Pump. That's going to be big.
Yeah, that is not good for Jorb.
Sav is kind of clawing back in this game.
Yeah, clutching it out. This is quite exciting. We'll see. If Simone manages to get rid of Mr. Driller, then it's pretty evenly matched.
Another Dazzling Gleam coming out. Will it be enough for Mr. Driller? It will be.
It is.
All right, we are down 1-1. Simone has managed to tie up the game. Now the leftovers recovery is going to be important, so it was going to come down to who's able to connect their damage more often, because we already have 2 more uses of Hydro Pump there.
Yes, and Hydro Pump and Thunder both a chance to miss.
Man, I think that might have been was that a second miss last time? I didn't quite see. I was like looking over, just like running all the simulations in my head. What's it gonna be?
Yeah, running the numbers, your little computations. Yeah.
Oh, so it was a second miss on the Hydro Pump as well. Okay, returning to Dazzling Gleam, bring it down to yellow once again. And
the Thunder is going to connect, maybe?
Yes, it will.
Yes! Oh, but hanging on. Like you said, the special defense on this little cream puff is quite high.
It is. All right.
It can take a hit.
Oh man, I see Jorb pondering his options, thinking. Another Dazzling Gleam, may I? Thank you. Bringing it to red.
And in the red. Hydro Pump hitting. Gets the stab on that as well, so it might. Yes, it does! Alright, it's Jorb's game!
Jorb wins game 2.
Yay! A third round, here we come.
That was so close.
That was extreme, and I was not expecting it. Alcremie is a lot tougher than she looks, huh?
Yes, Alcremie able to cinch it out for a very long time, taking out Mr. Driller and almost getting the knockout on Lapras.
It's neck and neck, and now with all this experience, these two are gonna have quite the matchup. I can't wait.
Man, oh man! All right, we're gonna get our players back in the room to match up for their final 3rd game. Oh man! So yeah, I feel like with Jorb, Conch Elder was definitely the best pick, but now we're going to have to see how is Sav going to respond if Jorb starts with the Conch Elder lead.
That's true. And is Simone going to change up her strategy? Using the same Gudra Alcremie first move here for a while. Will she risk it and try something new?
Yes, and that was the thing too, is that with such a strong lead with the Gudra and Alcremie just boosting up and creating a barely, like, you cannot knock out this Gudra. Like, it is going to get buffed. It is going to hit you very hard. And it's like, Jorb has to find an answer for that. Conch Elder thankfully got, there was a bit of a distraction on the field in the form of Flygon. Flygon taking that first hit.
Yes. Yes, and unfortunately, 1-hit KO on that. Very sad to see.
I know, and it looks like our players are ready. So we're going to go into Game 3.
Yay!
Match point.
It all comes down to this.
We go in with the
Okay,
Alcremie.
tried and true, yeah.
All right, and Conch Elder and Mr. Driller.
All right,
rising to the occasion.
Maybe we're gonna get another match to replay, but maybe a little bit different, a little bit spicier.
I love spice. I actually put sriracha on my breakfast this morning.
I do too, but it makes my tummy hurt.
Oh, I know, it's a double-edged sword. I only use a little bit of sriracha. And here we go. Simone is going to go in with her Dynamax turn 1. We will see the Gudra. The Gudra.
Yep, the Gudra. The Gudra. I mean, what better than a big wall? A big squishy, gooey, a damaged wall. Nothing else.
Oh, and Jorb not electing to Dynamax this turn.
Oh, that is interesting. But maybe just trying to change it up.
Yep, Dazzling Gleam coming up, doing a good chunk of damage to Conch Elder. Without being Dynamax, it doesn't have its double HP like it normally would.
No, it does not. And is that Max Geyser going? No, it is going for Mr. Driller instead and takes him out.
Mr. Driller down. I'm so sorry about your games, Mr. Driller. You were fantastic in the arcade. All right, and Drain Punch. I like that. Getting back some of the HP lost.
Yes.
All
un-
right.
Unfortunately, no more lightning rod or helping hands from Mr. Driller, which is not so great.
Not so
But-
great, but it's worth noting that Bonk Elder was able to get back a good chunk of HP, making it a very valid Dynamax target. And now, with the Flame Orb activated, Guts is now adding that extra physical attack to this damage.
And
Oh,
what will
yeah.
he do? Interesting.
Jorb at the Barrage, what will he do?
Yeah.
Man, okay, so I think... Oh, no, Jorb's still
No,
not electing.
he is not Dynamaxing, which is an interesting choice. I'm not sure what the play is here, but
I would imagine that maybe there has to be a reason, right? And that reason, I think... Oh man, Surfboard very strong. But I think the reason, maybe Jorb wants to really save it for a late game Dynamax sweep.
that could be it. That could be true.
Now we see Freeze Dry coming in, getting a
As-
little kiss.
Lucas, little smoocheroo from me to you.
Thank you.
But yes, especially with the Dynamax on Gudra running out here shortly, it could be a good time to sweep. You are right.
Yes, it's worth noting that Sav's Dynamax turns have involved Max Geyser and Max Thunder. So there haven't been any stat changes on Sav's side for this game, only the +2 from the Alcremie. So are we going to see another Drain Punch maybe to try to clean up the KO on Gudra?
No, a Mach Punch again.
Oh, just a little short.
And unfortunately, that Dazzling Gleam is probably going to take... Oh, no. Oh, yes, it does. But not the Lapras. Lapras hangs on.
For now.
For now. And unfortunately, not much longer. Lapras is down. I am so sorry.
Surfboard
Bye.
goes down. A phenomenal game from the Lapras. I'm so proud of it.
And a phenomenal game from Simone, too. I can
And
tell she's
he-
really practiced.
Yes, I mean, the tried and true Alcremie Gudra D-Max is hard to answer to. But now we're going to see, was Jorb's bet on a late game Dynamax going to pay off here? I mean, Drip is literally an inch away from being knocked out.
Yes, it is. Barely
And it-
clinging on.
Okay,
And it looks
there
like,
is.
yes, he is. Dynamaxing.
Dynamax, let's see what Jorb can do with this. Whee! Oh, and this is the G-Max Venusaur here.
Oh, wow. Got a nice bowl cut going on.
This Venusaur looking mighty healthy and strong. And G-Max Fine Lash coming down.
on to Dote and not managing to get it to the halfway mark, but doing some decent damage, at least.
Now,
A
it's
little
worth
bit.
noting, Mystical Fire not going to do as much because it is in the rain right now, but we are going to see the special attack drop from it. And Vine Lash will begin its secondary effect of taking 1/6 of the opponent's Pokemon's HP at the end of every turn.
Oh, I see.
But here's the catch. Remember,
Yes.
it affects both Pokemon. Ooh.
Oh, that's very good, actually. Good job, Jorb. I didn't know
Taking
about
out-
that move. Don't tell the audience.
Yep, it is actually similar to Charizard's G-Max move, G-Max Wildfire. And there's a Serena coming
Angelic.
out.
There she is! Oh, pretty.
Angelic, named after Sav's love of Angelic Pretty, as Simone is known as a Lolita collector of sorts.
Yeah, goated. Simone, you're based. True, yeah, one of my favorite brands as well. So, actually, Simone, could you clutch this win for me, for us?
Okay, decorate onto the Serena.
Okay, not bad, because Serena's already got some hefty attack power.
Triple Axle doing a lot more than it normally would. Remember, this is in Dynamax with a very bulky boy, but looks like it'll only connect once for this attack. Okay, G-Max Fine Lash bringing down the Alchemy back down to half.
You're right. Monosama is also named after after that as well. After Lolita fashion.
Good note, good
It's a
note.
reference.
Now, another Max Ooze. This is going to bring Venusaur to a total of +1 special attack, able to overcome what was lost with Mystic Fire, and getting the knockout on Serena.
Mm-hmm. So we are down to. Oh no, Simone has another Pokemon
Yep, one more Pokemon
waiting in the
back.
wings.
Okay, Vine Lash coming in again. And that means that that'll be the end of Electric Terrain. And the end of Jorb's Dynamax at the end of this turn.
Interesting, interesting. Now, who else did Simone bring? Wolfie! There is that Lycanroc!
Lycanroc coming back. So, Jorb is now down to out of Dynamax for this Venusaur, meaning that it does have less health. Wolfie!
Alright, let's see. Let's see.
Now this is going to be really interesting. So going for the Protect on the Alcremie.
Good, good. And Lycanroc using Iron Tail.
Iron Tail to pick
And
up the
it
knockout on the
manages,
Venusaur.
oh, manages to get it. Ah, Simone.
That no guard coming in clutch, giving Simone the win. Let's hear.
Simone Mallow.
Yay! Both contestants fought beautifully.